You get a business for 10% down. Yes, using an SBA 7A loan. Down payment typically 10%, or if it's an established business, you can get 100%. But just for sake of argument, we're going to keep it at 10%, and we're going to keep another 10% in reserves for overhead. On this site, and just playing around, and I seen this one for sale in Indiana. I don't know where you live, but this one in Indiana, if I wanted to buy me a sporting goods store, I would either focus in the Midwest or the South, because they love their hunting and their sporting goods, so that's gonna be your biggest clientele in my personal opinion. I'm not saying the East Coast and West Coast don't like to hunt, but I mean, let's be real. So they want $600,000 for this. 10% down, it'd be $60,000. It makes annual revenue. That means everything that comes into the building, that's not including your building costs, your overhead, your lighting, your taxes, your employees, that's not including all that. Gross is what you actually make. So this is cash flow. This is what you make from that. That's the difference. So you divide this into this, and that'll give you your multiplier. Off the top of my head, it's probably a 15% return on your money or something like that. I'm not sure off the top of my head, but this is what you want to focus on. Owner will finance. So you go to this owner, you call this broker, you say, hey, yo, this is $630,000. Can I get 20% down from the owner? So 20% down is $120,000. They gonna say, okay, of course. So now you go to the SBA, you say, yo, I need 90% down. So not only you gonna get 90 from the SBA, then you gonna get 20 from him or her, and now you make 110% of that total sale. So now you actually buy a store that makes $80,000. Half of that probably gonna go to your bills, but then you're gonna get 10% at closing, which is another $60,000. And all you gotta do is ask. I mean, the worst they can say is no, and that's how we do it. Like and follow. Go to my Cash App, ask a question, and we'll try to find you a business or show you how to do it. This is not legal advice either. I'm just a guy on the internet. Like, follow, the rich get richer. Zane.